Hello guys, good afternoon. This is Jamie. Welcome back to another episode of this Ashes Cricket Career Mode here with Warwickshire Bears. Now in today's episode we're going to be moving into another one-day plate game against Sussex this time round. This week it's going to be a little bit different to normal. We're just going to have maximum of 3 episodes this week. I'm going to look to release one on Monday, which is today's episode, Wednesday and Friday, because I'm really busy with work this week and I'm really going to struggle to fit any more recording in. So you're going to have to bear with me this week. We're going to return to normal next week, but this week it's going to be a less regular thing. So we're going to be playing Sussex today. They've won 2 from their 2. We've won 1 and lost 1 thus far. And we were quite unlucky to lose that first one. So let's get onto the pitch, ready for the coin toss and ready for today's game against Sussex. Okay, then so here we are on the pitch here down at Arundel. And not really what I expected in terms of stadium and stuff. Maybe I need to look at downloading the latest one. And it's going to be a tough game today. I expect a really strong Sussex team. Jofra Archer is going to be a big part of that with the bat and the ball in there as captain. So we've got a grassy, soft pitch, a decent temperature, overcast conditions, a south-easterly wind, 23% chance of rain. And I think we're going to try and get the bowling first of all. We've got the right bowling conditions, so it's going to be Sussex that throw the coin up in the air, offer comes back down, hits the ground with called. Sussex have won the toss, and surely they've gone to bat first. Very interesting, and I think that's going to be the downfall of the Sussex innings today. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, really, won't we? So I think it's going to be Luke Wells that comes in first of all, then with the left-hand bat for Sussex. It's going to be Chris Wright to open the bowling, and we're going to go through and skip. And they've lost 2 men quite a little, but they've gone on to a decent score here, 368 for 4 off their 50 overs. It's going to be a tough score to chase. We're going to come out to bat first of all with Hashmi, who we got a good partnership, so we need 369 to win off 300 deliveries, and going to start things off there with a single. Sussex today in the bright pink, we're in the usual dark blue, and we're off the mark first of all with a single. Hashmi's followed up with a single, 367 off 298, and it's going to be Mills coming in with another ball. And that's played into the space, and we'll take a single. Good run in there between the wickets. So it's going to be Mills in again to Taylor, and that's played nicely through the gap, and I'm going to come back for 2 there. The ball is out on the boundary, and we're going to get back in good time there. Good running between the stumps there from the pair, and we're coming up to the last ball of the over then. That's played nicely off the back foot. I don't think it's going to go all the way. There is a man advancing round from the boundary that probably is going to stop it, but we are going to pick up 3. Really nicely done that, and 3 runs have been added to the total, which moves us into double figures. Good start there off the first over for us. It's going to be Whittingham from the opposite end. We're back on strike, obviously. Required run rate today of 7.29, and we clip that one away nicely off the pads. We're going to try and run hard and pick up 2 here, and we're going to get back nicely for the second run. That's 2 more to add to the total. Current run rate of 12 and over. Need to keep up this sort of rate. Hopefully Hashmi will stick in there with me, as he did in the previous match. Good delivery of that. Short. Played the wrong line. Come back away a little bit. And that's clipped away nicely. I think that could creep away for a boundary perhaps. And it makes it all the way. Nice 4. Whittingham in towards Taylor again. And that's worked away nicely. That's going to go all the way for 4. Played off the middle of the bat. A wonderful shot. It's going to take us into the 20s there. And that puts us bang on 20 off 11 deliveries. A really nice positive start here for Warwickshire against Sussex here at Arundel. And that's a nice shot into the gap. That should be another single. Quite a slow outfield here today. Going to need to get plenty of bat on ball, I fear. And that's played nicely. And hopefully that's going to make it all the way. Great fielding, but it has actually made it. I'm not sure how. Maybe he was touching the rope when he touched the ball. Would make sense to award that for Taylor now. Really getting into his groove here. Mills in towards Taylor again. Played into the gap there. Take another single. Really nicely done that. So we've lost Andrew and Hashmi then, which brings in Michael Lamb down the opposite end. Whittingham in towards Taylor. And that's worked away nicely off the toes. We're going to come back for 2.
Run saved with that effort.
think a lot of it is going to rely on us today out there to get the runs. We're on to 28 already. Whittingham in towards Taylor again. And that's worked away nicely. Off the hip. I think that's going to go all the way for 4 actually. Lovely shot there. Worked away. Moves us on to 32. Onto the offside. And we just... It's a no ball.
That's quite a wide line.
Does that mean we've got a nice little free hit coming up? Yes, we have indeed. So we've got a nice free hit coming up then from Whittingham. Where's he going to put the ball? And that's fired into the air. One bounce should make it to the boundary, and that's 4 off the free hit. Nice to actually not get caught out from the free hit, which is always good. Yeah, lovely shot that. Nice bit of movement as well off the seam there from Whittingham. But he managed to add 4 more. Off the no ball. Worked away nicely again. Could go all the way for 4 this one once more. And a beautiful shot. Makes it for 4 and takes us on to 40. Not out. Really good start. 2 runs a ball. And we're really going along at a really solid rate here at the start of this innings. And usually I would have run that, but based on the last innings, I'm not going to risk it just yet. It'd be wonderful if we could get another century today. I'm not going to count my chickens just yet, for obvious reasons. But had a little bit of a swipe at that one, wide of off stump. It's been given us a wide as expected, and we've got Whittingham coming in towards Taylor again. Oh, that's good delivery.
Just a lack of concentration.
Kept nice and straight that one.
All over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with him.
Mills then managed to pick up the wicket of Andrew and Hashmi. Now coming in towards Taylor. Clipped away nicely off the toes that. Ordinarily that probably would have run all the way down for 4, but just going to be 3. Really good running. Excellent direct hit there from range. Excellent direct hit that indeed. So Danny Briggs then with some left arm finger spin in towards Taylor from the south end here. And we're just going to take a look at what he's going to present into us. Worked through the gap nicely. That should go all the way for 4. Precision shot.
Solid stroke there for 4.
Lovely shot. Makes it for 4. Puts us on to 47 off the first delivery there of Briggs. Played that one really nicely. Another one of those would be quite nice indeed. And we'll just play one on the offside there. Briggs in towards Taylor then. That's big, high, over the top, and that's got to have gone for 6.
Perfect technique.
Wonderful shot. 94 metres there. And that brings up the half century in great style. A few dot balls in that over, but it was finished off with a nice 6. 29 balls, 35 minutes. Really good start there from Taylor. Jofra Archer then, right arm fast coming in. This is going to be a new experience for us. Facing the pace here of Jofra Archer. That's played nicely into the gap. We'll come back for 2. Oh no. Ah, we've run ourselves out. Oh, we've run out of teammate.
Can't make it back.
Matthew Lamb gone. We've run out of teammate. An episode doesn't go by now where we don't run somebody out. And a suicidal decision to go for the second has cost us the wicket of Matthew Lamb. Fantastic direct hit there from Sussex. Big wicket there. Ike Winters then coming in to support us at the crease. 280 needed off 238. Winters goes on to 12 off 8. Jofra Archer in again. And we know better this time. We'll just take one. Taylor. About to face another delivery from Jofra Archer here. Clipped away nicely there off the toes. And I think that's going to trickle all the way down to the boundary. Although he might just get a hand on it late. And he does. And we do manage, however, to come back for 3. And that's nicely run there. Really good 3. Brings up 100 for Warwickshire. Hopefully Winters and Taylor can form a really solid partnership here. 59 runs are on at the moment. Nicely played. And to be honest, we probably could have got a single there if we pushed it. Still going along quite nicely here. Scoring at a reasonable rate. Nicely played. Really good dive there to secure the run from Avni Yonka. And he's gone. That brings in Thomason. A couple of mistakes from us and some good bowling from Sussex has definitely got us on the back foot here.
Yes. Overstepping there, no ball.
And we've got a no ball then, so that means we've got a nice free hit coming up. Nice juicy free hit at that.
This ball will be a
Hopefully we get the free ball.
Archer back into the attack.
Jofra Archer then. We've got the free hit coming in off Jofra Archer. This should be interesting.
Yes.
And that was quite poor. Didn't really connect. Come onto the bat a bit quicker than I expected. Excellent direct hit from range there from the fielder. 76 from 50. We haven't really connected today with the same sort of fluidity I'm used to. We seem to be just scratching runs, picking up ones and twos here and there.
They take a single. Reasonably.
Some of that in part can be down to the good bowling from Sussex. Ollie Robinson with some right arm fast medium. Love a bit of spin bowling to come back into play here, so we could try and play a few expansive shots.
Yep.
That's played nicely. We'll take one there. Nudging and nurdling it round.
Get through for one.
Still just ahead of the run rate. Thomason has really gone big here. Ollie Robinson in towards Taylor again.
Yes.
And we're going to charge down the wicket and take one yet again. Robinson in towards Taylor.
Yes.
Wonderful shot there off the back foot. Hopefully that's going to make that. It's not. Going to get two though.
Headed to the boundary.
Beautiful run in between the wickets. Current run rate is 7.21. Required run rate is 7.54.
Yep.
We don't need to worry about that though. We can always get that back at this stage. 50 partnership up then, which is good. Off Jofra Archer coming in again with another delivery. Good solid field.
Yes.
And we'll take another single there. Nicely done. Good throw, good arm there from the fielder coming in from the boundary. And we need some spin. Tymel Mills with some fast again. 185 needed off 150. Very close to the required rate here. That's a lovely shot. Released his arms nicely. And we're going to come back for two. And we get there. Lovely. Mills into Taylor. Once more. Played nicely into the space and we'll take one. Just need some finger spin to come in and try and go after it the best we can. We're on to 90. Bring me a finger spin. No, you're bringing me more Jofra Archer. Pummeling me with pace out there today in Arundel.
Yes.
That's played nicely into the gap and we're going to work a single there. So should we let the arms go? I'm thinking not just yet. Worked away nicely. There's a man there though.
Archer has done well in that over.
Thomason moves on to 50 then. Danny Briggs then, the finger spin man is on. This is where we can go on the attack now, fingers crossed. That's put in the air.
And there's air on this.
And it's gone down to the man on the fence. And that is the wicket of Taylor. Gone for 92 off the bowling of Briggs. Caught on the boundary by Robinson. Really did get after it. Caught it sweetly enough. You can see here. We get it off the middle of the bat. It goes high into the air. But it finds the man on the boundary, who takes a brilliant catch there, Robinson. Routine catch in the end was all it was. And he launches it back in. And that is the end of Taylor, who's gone for 92. Rathia ball comes in to face Robinson. And Thomason, I don't think we managed to do it. I think we've fallen short. We did by 21 runs. A great knock from Thomason, 143 not out Aaron Thomason. Rathia ball helped him along, as did Barker, but it wasn't enough. And Sussex have come out on top today in this one-day plate game. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That is it. We got beat 21 runs by Sussex, who now go top of the division. We're going to be back on Wednesday, hopefully, fingers crossed, depending on my work balance. We're going to be playing what looks to be Northamptonshire, who have lost 2 from 2 thus far. So that will be quite interesting to see how we get on against them. Remember guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, leave a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, whack that subscribe button. And thank you again for the support. If you've got any comments to make or leave, please leave them in the comments section down below. And I'll catch you again in the next episode. If you enjoyed today's episode of Ashes Cricket and you want to see more cricket content on the channel, head across to my Cricket Captain 2017 series, which you'll see on the screen now. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video, guys, and I'll catch you again in the next episode.